This is our palace and castle walls, and our beautiful rainbow falls, full of happiness and laughter, where we're living happily ever after. This is our town, there is the pond. This is the place we all belong. We're living happily together, in peace and in love forever. These are our darling, loving children, in quaint historic building. All the birds nest in the rafters, living happily ever after. Living happily ever after. These are our meadows, our streams, and the place we make our dreams, full of happiness and laughter, where we're living happily ever after.
Some people, and I don't know why, seem to enjoy making other people cry. Have you noticed? Some people, quite mature in years, really enjoy reducing folk to tears. Don't they care? Some people, you know who they are. Abusers and confusers, I've had my share. They love to break my heart, and they don't care. Have you noticed? Some people, up against the grain, seem to enjoy calling people names. Just don't care. They're not just kicking and punching and general abuse, but with blackmail and threats and verbal abuse. Some people, yes, you know who they are.
Berry green, it's a fact. The devil and me, we go a long way back. Nervously we stand hand in hand, a marriage of convenience unplanned. I'm Andrew Barry Green, be clear. I take what I want, I show no fear. Killed a man that stole his face, a murderer of much disgrace. I'm Andrew Barry Green, beware. I don't take prisoners and I don't care. I don't show remorse and don't show love. I get my kicks from a rush of blood. Yes, I'm angel berry green, so be still. I live in a tomb upon Dragon's Hill. Grab me a hammer and I'll take a putt. Crack your skull just like a nut. I'm angel berry green. You walk through the fields the way you walk through my dreams. Dew hangs upon the meadows, barefoot through the steam. You cast a long shadow over wild mice and young men. You looked my way once, you didn't look again. You walk down the streets with no intention to give, because you know what you can and cannot get away with. You must have a death wish, but then only when you looked my way once, but you didn't look again. You walk through damp meadows, the dew runs moist round your feet, squelching between your toes. It's so bittersweet, so rudely I just stare. I cannot be discreet. Your indifference beats me like a drop on the second beat. You walk upon coals of fire, you don't even stall. There's no emotion in your face, I don't see nothing at all. It's like being led by a blindfold, by a man on a tightrope, too frightened to move, and with his knife at my throat. So far now down the road, and I'm not about to give chase. It's not that I don't care, I just don't want to lose face. From broken dreams, new roses they stand. You looked my way just once, you never look again. You walk down the streets with no intention to give, because you know what you can and cannot get away with. You must have a death wish, but then only when you looked my way once, but you didn't look again.
White crystal sands under apricot skies. The sun slips away as another day dies. Let me down lightly. Flash floods at dawn, electrical storms. See the walls protecting the newly once born. Let me down slow. And I warn all the young girls, don't fly too close to the sun, for it will melt your soft wings and you'll fall, it will come. Calm lullabies fill up both my eyes, and I've tried everything I could have tried. Let me down lightly. Flash floods at dawn, an electrical storm. See the walls protecting the newly once born. Let me down lightly. Flash floods at dawn, electrical storm. See the walls protecting the newly once born. will mount your soft wings, and your fall it will come.
Andrew Barry Green is the meanest boy you've ever seen. Throwing chairs, pulling hair, pushing little boys downstairs. Andrew Barry Green is the meanest boy you've ever seen. Telling tales, throwing snails, tugging young girls' ponytails. Maybe he's conceited, or maybe once mistreated, beaten and all depleted, or maybe perhaps he just don't care. Andrew Barry Green is the meanest boy you've ever seen. His rotten tricks, give scissor kicks, cracked me with an old horsewhip. Andrew Barry Green is the meanest boy you've ever seen. Expelled from school, played April Fools, pushed a boy in the swimming pool. Maybe he's conceited, or maybe once mistreated, beaten and all depleted, or maybe perhaps he just don't care. Andrew Barry Green, you're so meanest boy you've ever seen. Pulling chairs, pulling hair, pushing little boys downstairs. Andrew Barry Green is the meanest boy you've ever seen. Expelled from school, played April Fools, pushed a boy in the swimming pool. Maybe he's conceited, or maybe once mistreated, beaten and all depleted, or maybe perhaps he just don't care. Andrew Barry Green, you're so meanest boy you've ever seen. Plays rotten, trotting tricks, gives scissor kicks, cracked me with an old horsewhip. Andrew Barry Green is so mean, is so mean, is so, so mean. Andrew Barry Green is so mean, is so mean, is so, so mean. At midnight, a full moon in sight, pray throw hot ashes into the night, and watch them sparkle and flit about, as this will drive rogue demons out. But be warned, don't scoff in jest, nor on your laurels should you rest. Said history has proven many times the disregard of carefree rhymes. Old customs of which may have slipped is the town of Cyrene, by which evil gripped, permitting folklores dropped from wagon. This Libyan town, now beset by dragon, is out from the depths of a stagnant pond. Crawled this said demon with a tail most long. Some say from its nostrils fire did flame, while others say 'twas its breath gave shame. But on said townsfolk it put a curse, as if it could not get much worse. He took a monthly sacrifice with glee, for by taking of one, the rest they free. But soon the livestock did run out, and desire for human flesh did sprout. So once a month when the clock did turn, for a name drawn out from the said urn, for every child's name etched on clay, and thus they'd await such dreadful day. One by one, the village children were taken with fate up to the cavern, where never again were they seen alive. And as such the spirit of townsfolk died, until one morn it was conceived, the king's fair daughter's name retrieved. And despite his gold and worthless money, the judges would succumb not to any. A deal's a deal and cannot be evoked. And so the king, his resolve was broke, crying, never her wedding day will I see. So wear said dress one time for me, while you are led off to your doom next cold, sad, somber afternoon.
Meanwhile within the empire, Rome, a knight was riding far from home. From Cappadocia, Turkey, he had begun, heading west in pursuit of the sun, spreading the word of hope and joy to every native girl and boy, until to Cyrene he did arrive, and witnessed two such scenes before his eyes. A bride and procession, but filled with tears, the saddest sight he'd seen in years. Why should a bride look in such a way on this, her special wedding day? But it was not a marriage that she was beset, but to the dragon to meet her death. Oh, such suffering, there could be no worse. Will no one here not break this curse? So with fair lady tied to a tree-side lake, left to meet such dreadful fate. And so it was, said fearless knight, for the princess' sake I'll take this fight, to lock these horns in dragon's midst, then maybe steal the princess's kiss. When dragon emerged from swampy waters, George flung his spear to its shoulders. The dragon let out a piercing shriek. It was wounded, not fatally, but weak. Writhing in pain, George set her free and said, "Princess, recover your belt for me." And so with the dragon on the deck, she wrapped the belt around its neck, and as if by miracle it was fated, the dragon's anger was thus sedated. So they dragged it to the village square, and before the crowds he was slain right there. And everyone rejoiced and cheered as George surrendered all their fears, and thus became the stuff of fairy tales, where good guys win and bad guys fail. This story of intrigue, magic, and mystery, and no more valiant, fearless act you'll see. And in time George became a patron saint, honored Roman soldier without restraint, standing for chivalry, pride, and courage, with a code of honor on which to flourish. A blood-red cross on a white flag he held. George our savior, praise be impelled. And in every town a legend's forged, and on every tongue the name Saint George.
breakfast? What do you fancy the most? Do you want cereal, dried fruit, or do you simply want toast? Could I have eggs scrambled with ham, Dutch cheese with croissants or jam? Lashings of butter sets my heart aflutter, but cholesterol I couldn't give a damn. Could I have chocolate muffin with cream, strawberry and lime soda stream? Applesauce pancake souffle just fresh baked, all wrapped up in a dream. Maybe a chocolate muffin and custard, a sizzling sausage French mustard, hash browns and waffles, why not coconut truffles? Getting me oh so much flustered. Could I have grapefruit straight from the fridge, a sprinkle of sugar, just a smidge? Bagels with honey, sitting soft in my tummy, satisfying my morning itch. Even a soft-boiled egg I've been craving, ackee and saltfish, Jamaican porridge or scotch broth, cappuccino with hot froth. Or could I just have crispy bacon? So is that cereal or toast? Was that cereal or toast?
High above, an eagle hovers. Down below, you walking around. Fooled, you just can't be bothered. Now I'm swooping down. George, I know where you're hiding. George, I'm gunning for you. George, I know where you're hiding. George, I'm gunning for you. Through the park, you may be walking. Behind a bush, I'm waiting from view. You're alone, or to yourself you're talking. Here I come, what are you going to do? George, I know where you're hiding. George, I'm gunning for you. George, I know where you're hiding. George, I'm gunning for you. For you. Late one night, the winds are blowing. Somewhere a small twig snaps. Lost your way, not sure where you're going. Bang, you're under attack. George, I know where you're hiding. George, I'm gunning for you. George, I know where you're hiding. George, I'm gunning for you. George, I know where you're hiding. George, I'm gunning for you. For you.
Sunlight dancing on the water, peeping through the clouds o'er Dragon's Hill. I'm running short on remorse, but I'm high on hope and goodwill. I'm daddy's princess, the love of his life, breaking boys' hearts from morning till night. I'm running short on remorse, but I'm high on hope and goodwill. Andrew shadow boxing, stepping toe to toe. He's in your face, they're coming to blows. I'm running short on remorse, but he's high on hope and goodwill. Like David and Goliath, a total mismatch. Out of his depth, I fear a beating he'll catch. I'm running short on remorse, and I'm high on hope and goodwill. painting the lily on a misspent youth, confusing the difference between a lie and what's truth. I'm running short on remorse, but I'm high on hope and goodwill. But George is our rebel, he just doesn't care, standing up to bullies everywhere. He's running short on remorse, but he's high on hope and goodwill. Following the adulterous river, close to the edge, the ducks all call, give us our daily bread. I'm running short on remorse, but I'm high on hope and goodwill. The story will pull you in until the very last. Whoever was it that said you can't repeat the past? I'm running short on remorse, but I'm high on hope and goodwill. When the going gets tough, we'll just run for cover. We can leave these rough reins in the hands of another. Please listen to me, you know I am your mother. Pray listen to me, I said I'm your mother. Far off in the hills does a dragon breathe fire. He's eating the children with no sense that he'll tire. There are calls for a hero now, says the town's crier. But who needs a hero? He's just the town's crier. And so many have tried and many died trying. Just look around at their families are crying. I don't wanna lose you, don't believe that I'm prying. I can't bear to lose you, don't think now I'm prying. Oh George, look to the sky, don't you see the dead stars? While I'm sat in the parlor with the door left ajar. Say we will meet again, and that it's only au revoir till we meet again. I love you, au revoir.
Ain't no hiding place, there ain't no escape, nowhere to run now. This is too late. I'm gonna catch you, I'm gonna beat you, I'm gonna teach you a lesson or two. Ain't no hiding place, this is your fate. No one looks at me with the look of distaste. I'm gonna catch you, I'm gonna beat you, I'm gonna teach you a lesson or two. Come for a beating and you. I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna teach you a lesson or two. This is a call for all mankind. On behalf of the meek, it's payback time.
These high parameter walls belong to our historical school, full of happiness and laughter, where we're living happily ever after. This is our home, come hear our song, from the place we all belong, where we all live happily together, in our peace and love forever. These are our teachers and their children, in such quaint historic buildings. There's a bird's nest in the rafters, all living happily ever after. These are our playing fields and streams, and the places we make our dreams, so full of happiness and laughter, where we're living happily ever after.
And the dragon, rescuing maidens, sheltered in havens. George and the dragon, hacking through briars, fighting fierce fires. George and the dragon, covered in armor, defending lost farmers. George and the dragon, facing wild cannons, raising their batons. George and the dragon, swimming with salmon, speaking in Latin. George and the dragon, flying the banner, defending its honor. George and the dragon, remodeling fashions, filled with compassion. George and the dragon, painting the wagons.